Season 5 introduces 2 new guns to Warzone that you'll need to be comfortable either using or facing off against. The AN-94 assault rifle and the ISO submachine gun. Not much has changed regarding the best weapons in the game, so the overall top loadouts in Call of Duty Warzone Season 5 are pretty similar, but as many players will be eager to give the new AN-94 and ISO a go, before we move on to the real kings of the peashooters in Warzone right now. The AN-94 isn't going to steal the show in Warzone, as it's far from the best weapon or even best assault rifle in the game right now. That said, its unique hyperburst fire rate is an enjoyable new system to play with, and can be deadly if you get your first shots on the target. We've included the monolithic suppressor, the AN-94 X43mm barrel, commando foregrip, and 60-round cassette mags in our loadout. We've also opted for the VLK 3.0X optic, but you can feel free to swap that out if you prefer a different sight. You'll need to fire this weapon in burst to make the most out of this particular loadout. A pretty decent SMG, though it still doesn't compare to the mighty MP5 or even the MP7. The Nightshade barrel behaves similarly to the monolithic suppressor. We've chosen to include the 50-round drum magazine here to give it a comparable size to the MP5 and MP7. But this attachment will slow you down, so feel free to swap it out if you prefer a speedy style with more frequent reloads. We've split our loadouts based on weapon categories, but you'll notice a few recurring themes across all weapons. In the current build of Warzone, the monolithic suppressor is easily one of the best attachments in the game. So if a weapon can take it, you should almost always equip it. Likewise, ADS speed is crucial, making the TAC laser another essential inclusion. The downside is that enemies can see the laser, so if you like to play more campy, defensive style, then it may not be for you. But if you like to get stuck in and push your opponents, the brief flash of your laser won't matter much. But if you like to get stuck in and push your opponents, a brief flash of your laser won't matter much. When considering the weapons, remember that you typically want to pair a close-range weapon with a gun comfortable at medium to long ranges, For example, the Bruen with the MP5 or FAL is currently one of the best loadouts in the game. Likewise, a sniper should always be paired with a more flexible assault rifle in case you get caught up close. With that said, let's get stuck in with the best loadouts in Call of Duty Warzone Season 5. The Bruen may be a pain to unlock, but it's almost universally agreed to be the best gun in Warzone right now. Behaving like an assault rifle, but with the damage of a light machine gun, but with the damage of an LMG. It's a monstrous beast that's almost certain to get nerfed soon. Still, until then, you might as well join in the fun, eh? Along with the monolithic suppressor, we've equipped our Bruen with an XRK Summit 26.8 for extra damage range and recoil control. As usual, the TAC laser gives the weapon fast ADS. As usual, the TAC laser gives the weapon faster ADS. The optic of choice is up to you, but we found the VLK 3X to give a nice balance at range. Finally, the 60-round mag is an essential swap that boosts the weapon's mobility, so you can keep up with anyone holding an assault rifle. If the Bruen does get nerfed, try swapping it for the PKM, which is also an excellent weapon when kited out correctly. The FAL is in a very strange place right now, despite it being an assault rifle. It's one of the best up-close weapons and considered broken by many players on PC. By removing the stock and sights, the FAL's ADS becomes exceptionally fast, and with the massive body and headshot damage, it transforms into a brutally strong weapon if you can stay on the target up close. We expect this to also get a nerf at some point soon, but until then, it's worth giving this unusual setup a try. Just remember to pair it with a better weapon at medium to long ranges. If you prefer to have your FAL enemies at a distance, all you need to do is take off the no stock option and swap the underbarrel to a Merc foregrip. Finally, stick a sight on top of the GI Mini Reflex and you'll be good to go. Still the king of speedy close combat, the MP5 remains the best submachine gun in Call of Duty Warzone. This setup is built around keeping you quick with fast ADS and fast reloads using the sleight of hand perk. If you're less worried about reloads, try swapping sleight of hand for the FTAC collapsible stock to boost your movement and ADS speed. Considered to be the best sniper in the game right now, this Kar 98K setup will down enemies in a single headshot, and the stripped grip tape gives you an extremely fast ADS speed, meaning you can return fire at enemy snipers or even dual ARs when caught out of medium range. It's an aggressive setup, but good for those with precise aim. If you can't hit headshots, hit the body, then swap to a backup weapon like the FAL to finish them off. Those are our picks for the best loadouts in Call of Duty Warzone Season 5. The Bruen is causing some frustration online right now, so expect it to get a change as soon as the season rolls on. But until then, you're basically handicapping yourself by not holding it in your hands. Got your favorite loadouts? Share them with us in the comments section down below.